Today I'm going to share with you my capsule wardrobe haul for my fall winter capsule. I wanted to let you know I never see everything I want to. I won't have it any other way. I need you. I adore you. All of these secondhand items are from thredUP, which is the largest online consignment and thrift store with up to 90% off estimated retail price. They have a huge selection of brands. Some of my favorites are Madewell, J. Crew, Banana Republic. There's one called Stone and Cloth or Cloth and Stone that I find sometimes at TJ Maxx that I really like. And that's where most of my stuff is from today. The brands that I really like Madewell and J. Crew and stuff. They add thousands of items every day, so there are always new treasures to find on their website, which is really nice, so you don't feel like you're kind of looking up through the same things all the time. Something I really liked about thredUP is that they hand inspect each item for quality, and some of their items even have they're new with tag items, so you know that you're gonna get quality secondhand items. thredUP is offering my viewers a special discount of 30% off your first order. Just click the link below and use the code KITTY30. So goals for me with my winter capsule wardrobe, I kind of do my capsules a bit more loose now versus having kind of a really restricted process on how I build my capsule. Being that I've done this so many times, I kind of just know what I need coming up, and I kind of made a list of items that I knew I needed for my capsule wardrobe for kind of the fall winter time. I kind of bundle them into fall winter, and then they kind of evolve as the weather changes for me here in Minnesota. And it is December, it's getting pretty cold and snowy now, so it was time to warm up my capsule. So things that I really wanted were an introduction of another color, which is this kind of camel brown color that I feel is the it color right now, and I'm so happy I found a couple of pieces that totally fit the bill of what I was looking for. I also wanted some pieces that I could layer a bit more that worked for winter. That'll make a bit more sense in a second here. And then I found this one photo on Pinterest, and it was a girl who was wearing a top, and it was actually a cardigan, a slight v-neck cardigan. I'll put a photo of it up, and that was tucked in, and it was kind of tighter, and I just really like that look. So I searched out and found a kind of similar cardigan to that, and hoping that it helps to kind of achieve the look that I was going for in that Pinterest photo that I really like. So first up is this awesome sweater that I'm wearing right now, this turtleneck with this really adorable pattern on it, and it is in the it color that I was wanting to add to my wardrobe, because believe it or not, I've found that I don't really have a lot of warm colored clothes in my wardrobe, and it's just something that I've been gravitating towards. I feel my wardrobe up until recently has been very cool tone, so a lot of blues, grays, whites, blacks, that type of thing, but I wanted to add a bit more warmth into my fall and winter wardrobe, and this color just nails it for me. This sweater is originally from J. Crew and would estimate originally about $70 to purchase, and I got it for $22, which is awesome, plus the 30% off. And it is so cozy, and I feel a turtleneck looks really nice now with my short hair. I didn't used to wear a ton of turtlenecks, and maybe because it always felt just too much going on with longer hair, but I'm really digging it now with my new shorter hairdo, and they're really cozy. Up next, we have a really lightweight button down from Madewell. This is a size small. It's in this really beautiful, soft, muted green tone, and I just am really into this. I feel it's going to work really well for layering, and being that the material makeup is so light and airy, I think it's going to work through pretty much every season. I used to have something like this in my wardrobe, and it was a thicker material, and for some reason I got rid of it. I don't know why I got rid of it. So I saw this and I was this it brings back that button down that I used to use a lot as a layering piece, because I wear a lot of denim. like pretty much every day. I wear denim jeans.
I picked this up from thredUP for $19. Its estimated retail is $89.
This is that cardigan that I was talking about that I hope is going to like help me to recreate that look of kind of a fitted cardigan with like the button down and a slight v-neck. This one is from the Loft, and I got an extra small, and it's in just like a really neutral, light, kind of tan cream color.
I got this cardigan from thredUP for $10.50, and its estimated retail is $60.
So I feel like that'll look really cute, like tucked into my pants. I don't know. I'm like really into that. I have a pair of high water. I just got a pair of like really high-waisted jeans from Everlane. So this is from that brand Cloth and Stone. I often find a lot that I like at TJ Maxx that is this brand. So I searched them on thredUP because you can search by brands on there, which I find really helpful. Another tip about like using their site I found really helpful is you look up like the brands that you like, find an item that you like from the brand, and then you scroll to, like down to the bottom, and they have similar items down there, and then you can kind of like get in a rabbit hole, especially if you're like looking for a specific type of piece like this cardigan or something like that. That's how I found like really like exactly kind of what I'm looking for, which I feel like can be kind of hard when you're shopping at secondhand or like thrifted clothes. So that's just like a little tip when you're using their site. So this is in kind of a flannel material. It's a vertical stripe, somewhat cropped tank top, and it has kind of like this cool vented back on the backside. But I needed more like tank tops that weren't maternity tank tops that I could layer under pieces like that green button down or some cardigans that I own. My favorite piece is the last one in this pile that I am so excited about, and it's a cardigan.
I picked up this tank top for $16.80 compared to $48.
So next up is this Madewell button down. This is in like a denim color that I think will work really well with some of my like light denims and then my dark denims. I don't really have a denim button down that's like this color. I find these awesome for layering. Something that I want to still add to my fall and winter capsule is a pair of black denim jeans. I have yet to find a pair that works for me, so I'm still in the hunt for that for my capsule, but otherwise I'm like pretty good on my bottoms, I think. And I think that this would match really well with like black denim and would make for, again, another like awesome layering piece.
I got this button down at a steal for $9.80. Its estimated retail is $89.
This is another tank top. This is from that same brand, Cloth and Stone, that I find at TJ Maxx. And I feel like this, again, will layer really well and hopefully will transition well into like the spring time. Same with that other tank top, because our spring, it can be hit or miss. It can be like super cold or it can be almost summer. This last spring it was super cold, so having some of these like slightly thicker materialed tank tops, I feel like they're easier to wear in the winter as opposed to kind of like the synthetic fabrics that are almost like a rayon or something like that, and those get really cold to the touch during the winter time here. And this type of material, which I believe is probably just like some sort of cotton, yeah, this is 100% cotton. It doesn't have that same like chill factor to it. So adding a few tank tops for layering in the winter times that won't make me feel chilly to the touch, I think are going to be a really good addition.
I picked up this tank top for $17.50 compared to $71.
This is that material that I'm talking about that kind of gives you that cold feeling. But being that this is a t-shirt type of thing, I can layer underneath it like a tank top so I don't get kind of that like cold feeling in my stomach. But I absolutely loved this kind of organic polka dot print, and then it has like a mauve-y background color, and they're kind of, I think they're black. Yeah, they're like black type of polka dots. Again, it's just like an addition of more of a warm tone to my wardrobe, and I think that it'll just help to like round out my wardrobe better so that I can kind of balance my cool tones that is probably like 80% of my wardrobe with a few warm toned pieces. So I really like this. I think it's going to look really cute in the wintertime.
I got this adorable blouse for $13.30 compared to $55.
This is kind of that same brown color This one is from Zara, and it's more of like a sweatshirt looking thing. So it kind of has like that athleisure type of vibe to it. But I feel like it's a good basic piece, again in this color. Being that I have this one with a pattern, now I have one that's just kind of a basic simple piece that I think will integrate again really well into my fall and winter wardrobe. I found this really simple, very light gray, thin sweater from Madewell on there. And I have a thin sweater type of thing like this, but it's a V-neck, and I just feel like sometimes Harriet pulls out a little too much, and it has, Harriet being my daughter, it like kind of has warped the neckline of it slightly. So I wanted something that was a more of a crew neck, in that kind of same color of a light gray. Just another one of those like super staple pieces in my wardrobe is like light gray, long sleeve, short sleeve. I find that they go with everything.
The estimated retail value of this sweater is $98, but I got it for $15.40.
Then I found this sweater from Madewell. It's kind of like a bluey gray color. I like that it has kind of like that heathered look to it, and it's like kind of a blue-gray heathered sweater. It has a little bit of like a textured waffle pattern to it. I like sweaters that have kind of texture to it for some reason. Again, another one of those just really good basic pieces that I think will just naturally flow into my wardrobe and will get a ton of use out of come the winter months coming up.
I picked up this sweater for $23.80 compared to the estimated retail of $119.
I kind of really got sick of all of the sweaters that I had this last winter because I probably wore I had like a really tiny maternity wardrobe, and that was just because I was cheap and lazy and didn't really feel like buying like maternity wear. Looking back, I should have just bought a couple of pieces and been done with it, and I would have had more variety, but I pretty much like despise all of my sweaters from last winter that I wore. So it's been really nice to kind of update them and have some new pieces. And buying things secondhand is such an amazing, sustainable way to add a lot of items to your wardrobe, especially if you're like tight on a budget. Okay, this is my favorite piece. I am so excited. I stumbled on this when I was down that rabbit hole, like I said, of like looking at similar items for the cardigan, and I found this super duper cute cardigan. It's like a V-neck. It has this really cool kind of like dimpled texture to it, and it's in a cream color. Who knew Land's End made such cute cardigans? But oh my gosh, I am really excited to wear this and layer this, and I just feel like it's so fun, and I feel like I need to find a like baby version for Harriet so that we can have matching dimple sweaters.
I scored this super unique cardigan for $18.90 compared to $119.
So yeah, that is the entirety of my secondhand haul with thredUP. I hope you guys liked seeing some of these items. I absolutely love buying clothes secondhand, and the reason for that is a lot of times you get very original type of pieces that you can't necessarily find out there. Plus, it is so budget friendly. You can get a ton of stuff. I think all of this was about like $200 for all of these items from thredUP, which I think is amazing. I could only get probably like 2 sweaters from Madewell for that price. So there are still a few items I wanted to get for my like fall/winter capsule. One is a pair of black denim jeans of some sort. I just haven't found the right pair yet. Jeans just tend to take a little bit longer to find, I think. So I need to get that, and that will really diversify, I think, my winter wardrobe, because right now it's like entirely denim, so it's like a shirt paired with just basic denim. So introducing like a black pair of denim, I think, will give me a ton of options and make me feel like I have a lot of variety in my winter capsule. Another thing that I need to get is I have like a very specific idea of a shoe that I want. I want something that's like a high top that has traction but is also a slip-on, and preferably kind of like more of a stylish boot but comfortable. A lot of boxes I have ticked there, but I find when I make like this perfect shoe in my head, and I get that shoe, or like I'm searching for it and I finally find it, it lives in my wardrobe so much longer than when I just like settle on something. And ideally I would like for it to be made of like vegan leather. Otherwise, I've also been looking for things that are secondhand. I just haven't stumbled on the right shoe. So if you know of any shoes that like fit that exact bill, please let. Alright, sorry about that, my camera died. But if you know of any shoes that fit that exact bill, please let me know. That would be amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed this secondhand haul for my capsule wardrobe this winter. Thank you thredUP for sponsoring this video. Click the link in the description below, and use the code KITTY30 for 30% off your first order. I would love if you tag me on Instagram with the items that you get from thredUP. I absolutely love seeing what people find secondhand and find on their website, because there are so many pieces to pick from. It was hard to narrow it down. All right, I need to go hang these up and fold these up and put them in my closet. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.